This is I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry from Justin Johnson. CBT guitar lesson for Jay. The tuning in this, I'm not an advanced slide player by no means. I can hear these notes, I can hear what he's doing, but my technique, it needs work. But I got these notes for you, and it's really cool. There's some cool things happening here. First thing I had to get was, how the heck is he tuned? So, I figured it out. It's E, A, E, A, C sharp, and E. It's tuned to an A major chord, believe it or not, which isn't real uncommon for, I know, for slide blues, because your slide cover, it's a chord everywhere you go. So I want to show you something that I actually put on page 4 that is a good way to introduce yourself to this lesson, because there's two concepts. There's the bass note melody, which is pretty consistent, and then the higher melody being played around it. So it starts, you'll have the, once you hit this open A, you've got A, D, D, E, D, D. That's just 5th fret. Same thing though with the strings. Oops. But what I'm getting at is, it's the same concept. The trouble is, and this is how it was for me on piano, because I can play piano, it's the more involved the two hands get together is where I struggle a little bit. But like I said, I've got this broke down, and you're going to learn some stuff from it. So we're going to go slide, 3rd finger here. The thumb is handling this open 2-4 on the E string, and then you got to jump up to open A with the bar. Go to the 10th fret on the last 2 strings, and I'm going to use index and middle to pluck those. And let's see, how can I comfortably sit here where you can see everything? So I'm going to go slide it up to 12th fret with that open A, right? Back, and then hit the D, and then I'm going to pluck the 10 again and slide it to 12, and then I'll hit the D by itself as this is ringing. So this melody is just, that's all that's doing. Put that with the, then you finish out the bass melody, which is open E on the top. Alright? Repeat all that, but your melody will be 10th fret, everything's the same, but it's on the G and the B string this time. You gotta make sure your bar isn't covering all the strings, because you're doing this bass melody, you can't have it be in the way of that, so it's just landing on the G and B. Okay. Okay, that's it for that part. That alone, if you walk away from this lesson comfortable connecting those two elements, it's cool. Because I was pretty excited about it myself. Just a matter of getting used to it. 11 seconds in, section 1B, it's open A. That's our bass note. 12 on the B string, you're going to slide up to the 15th fret. You'll go. Once you're there, 15E, so it's, and our bass hand's gonna go D, 15BE, so D open and 15B together with a 15E, and do repeat it but go open on the low E, so it's, those are things, Jay, that you're going to want to practice. Just the 4-note thing I did there. So open D, 15B, and then open D, and then you can slide that 15 off. Open A, 10B together, slide to 12, vibrato. Okay. Now when you do slide, I think I did one other slide lesson for you. Don't push hard, real soft pressure, and your true pitch lands on the fret wire. It can't be just in the middle of the fret, because we don't have frets, right? The slide's just slowly transitioning you as you're playing. That's where I struggle with my vibrato. One of my struggles. D, D, 12B. So we were already there. Section 1C, 17 seconds in. Open E and B together. And then 2E by itself. And then 4th fret with the open G twice. So then we'll go open A, played with the 2G, slide into 4. Oops. Open D twice as that's vibratoing. Okay. Open G, and then open E, 3G, slide to 4. So it's like, see what I mean? Oops. Open D and open DG. Open A, 3G, slide to 4. Vibrato. Open D twice. 5D. Open E and open D. And then G and D open. To an F sharp, 2nd fret. And then open G again. Open A, 2G, slide to 4. As you're vibratoing it, D, D, G, open. Open E, 2G, slide to 4. And then 2 D and G, slide to 4. So it's, oops. There it is. You kind of hear 2 in there. You could stay on going, or and do it the same. But 5D, vibrato. Open AD, open GD, 2D. So open E, 2D, slide to 3, and I open G. 3D, slide to 4, open G. So it's top of page 3. So really learning really small elements here is the smartest way. 35 seconds in, 4D, and then you're going to do 4A and G, slide it to 5. So it's vibrato, D, D, G, all on the 5th fret. A, do it again, and then D, G, D on the 5th fret. And then open A, 5G, slide to 7, vibrato. D, D, G, and then G, 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 4 on the G. Open A, 4G, slide to 7, vibrato. Pick again, vibrato. So it's open D, G, G, and then open E, 2G, vibrato. Open D, 2G twice, slide to 4. Open A and 5D, vibrato at 49 seconds. 5D twice, slide to 3. And then open D, and then open E and D. Sounds like this. 2E, and then 4E with the open G. Open G again. Open A, 2G, slide to 4, vibrato. D, D, and then you'll see you're gonna go back, stop at the 54 seconds, or hold on, let's go back. Yeah, you'll start that over. Okay, and then that's where we stops. Stops is at 54 seconds, my bad. And then 318, there's a new part here. And this is with fingers, so we're going now to finger picking for a second. E, G, D, all open. And then same concept, but add a 2 on the low E. Same thing with the 4th fret, so. I'm going thumb, middle, index on that. You can finger or slide on that. Open A. And then 4G, slide to 3, pick open. Open 2D. So. Open E and G together, so 2D, and then go 2-4 on the E, open A, and then go open D, 2G, slide 4, slide 2, pull off to open. And that was something I realized that you can do a pull off with slide. I didn't know that. That's how little I play with the slide bar, and I do like it. It's just I need to apply more time, but I heard it and I seen him do it, and it's definitely a pull off. So just use the slide just like as if it were a finger. There's your pull off to the open. I really like that. That was a big deal to me. A completely new element. After that, open 2 on the D, open D, G together, open E and G together, so open G, 2E, 4E, open D, open A, 2G, slide to 4, pick vibrato. So, pick, open G, to open E, 5 to 7 on the slide on the G, another slide, to an open D, so it's top of page 4, open A, 7 on the G string, we're going to slide that to 10, and you're going to pivot between that and the open D with the vibrato. In other words, oops. It's like open 10 3 times after that. And then an open E, 10G, and then 3 more times. Pretty cool. 336, we're going to bar 3rd fret on the E and the G string. Slide to 5. And then D, G on the 5th fret. So it's A and G5 twice. Sounds like this. Open A, 5G, slide to 7 at 344. And then slide to 10. Okay, so it's vibrato. Open E, 3G, slide to 2. And then an open D, 2G vibrato. Oops. Dang it. Open E, 2G, slide 4. And then an open G. Open A, 5D together, vibrato. So open G, 3D, and this is with fingers. Open 3, open 2, open 1, G and D.